Hello, Woodbridge Church. This is Pastor Frank, and it's a Tuesday here at the office. And this is something that I want to start doing here during the midweek, is send out what I'm going to call a midweek message. And it's just kind of a follow-up from the sermon that was presented last week and just the biblical truths that was brought forth. For example, this last Sunday, as you were at church, we unpacked an amazing concept, an idea called the throne room of God. Where does God work? Where does God rule from? And I'm so excited that God decided to reveal his office to us in the 4th chapter of the book of Revelation. And as he begins to describe his throne room, he talks about a sea of glass, and the throne of God has a rainbow behind it, and there's angelic beings singing around, and there's 24 thrones, which are elders, and there's flashes of thunder and lightning. Notice I don't have any thunder or lightning in my office. I'm not God, but he is. The challenge for last Sunday was, this is the throne of the creator of all things, including you and me. And when I pray, when I worship, I picture this vision that God gives us. I close my eyes and I picture God in his glory, in his majesty. And friends, there is where I pray to God. There is when I worship on Sundays, when I'm singing Praise the Lord, I picture him there and I come into his presence. It says in the book of Hebrews that we can come boldly into the throne of God. As a child of God, as his kid, we're invited to come into his presence, and we get to do that. What a privilege. My challenge for you this week, if you can, I know you're busy, if sometime this week when you're in prayer, when you've slowed down a little bit, close your eyes, picture God's throne, and just talk to him. And as you see him for all of who he is, you'll find that your life will find its perspective. You will find that your problems will find its place as you enter into the throne room of heaven, as you enter into the throne room of our Father. So I pray that God would become big to you this week. I pray that as you connect with God and when you think about God, that you will just be so encouraged to know that that's your God in heaven. As Jesus says, that's your Father who is in heaven. So have a great week this week, Woodbridge. And look forward, next Sunday we're going to talk about some pretty amazing things about God's lordship in our lives and what does that mean. So have a good week this week. Praying for you. God bless you. Take care.